It is now my pleasure to introduce today's convocation speaker, Mr. Isaac Olowolafe. Mr. Olowolafe is an award-winning real estate entrepreneur, angel investor, and philanthropist. His corporation, Dreammaker, successfully operates multiple divisions, including brokerage, real estate development, venture, and insurance. An alumnus of the University of Toronto, Mr. Olowolafe holds a bachelor's degree in economics, and in 2010, he established an endowment fund for African studies students at his alma mater. He's received numerous awards and recognition, including an Arbor Award from the University of Toronto. Please welcome Mr. Olowolafe to the podium.
Hello, and congratulations, class of 22. And thank you for that introduction and this honor. I am so honored to be here today on this special day. The COVID-19 pandemic has been increasingly challenging final chapter of this phase of your education journey. A lot has changed since the time I sat here not too long ago. For example, the iPhone was just launched that summer, bringing a whole new information and technology to our fingerprints. My convocation didn't have a hashtag. At that time, it was just a pound. And I completed my credits by walking to class, not logging in. These leaps in technology have impacted how we learn, how we work, and how we socialize. And just this week, I was partaking in another conference at Collision 22, where we talked about technology and how it's changing every industry, including healthcare. Of course, not everything has changed. I too have fond moments donning the black hood and gown with my friends and family walking into this hall. We enter this same historic hall that has been hosting convocation for over 115 years. During my days at U of T, what I learned, even outside of the classroom and the halls, are relevant today. During those times, I had three major focuses. Number one, embracing new environments and the relationships that come from it. Consistently learning, and of course, giving back. It's a privilege to stand here today in front of future leaders of Canada. I'm going to take a little bit more time to talk about the three accidental lessons I learned in university. I began my work on my business in my second year of university, juggling real estate classes while having my regular course load. I learned best practices from many different cultures my friends and classmates introduced me to. I worked the midnight shift at UPS from 12 to 4 a.m. to help support my aspiration of launching my business. I was a member of the football team. Very briefly, after a few tackles, I realized that's not my sport. And I also volunteered at my church whenever possible during the week. And of course, I made sure I continued to make my relationship stronger with my girlfriend at the time, and now wife and mother of my three daughters. All these activities shaped my life in so many ways. A year after graduating, I found a new way to give back meaningfully to U of T through the Endowment for African Studies at New College. That was my first big give back, and it meant so much to me that I've gone on to do many more. I founded the Isaac Olowolafe Digital Media Lab and Black Innovation Fellowship at what is now the Toronto Metropolitan University, increasing Black innovators and exposure to technology. Recognizing the impact of sickle cell disease has on Nigerians, I launched the Sickle Cell Fellowship that pairs Nigerian physicians with teams at sick kids to learn best practices. And in the second year, we're on the hunt for a health tech company in the community to see what technology could be used to complement the research to come up with new ideas and new treatment that will go back to the continent. My foundation, Dream Legacy Foundation, takes a holistic and self-approach to eliminating systemic barriers so our communities can thrive everywhere, from health research to economic inclusion. DLF has been awarded funding to research entrepreneurship gaps with universities and PhD researchers across Canada. And speaking of entrepreneurship, just this week, we helped 23 Nigerian entrepreneurs attend Collision by providing them accommodation at our hotel by the airport called Dream Suites at YYZ. In 2022, I helped launch the first institutionally backed venture fund, a $20 million fund focusing on Black founders in the tech space, and the first homeownership bridge program for Black families across Canada in partnership with Habitat and Black North. Each of these ways of giving back has multiple impact. As my business has grown outside of my community, so has the importance of giving back in collaborations with institutions and my community. The more doors we open together, the more opportunities there are to collaborate. And all of this work requires soft skills that I learned throughout university, whether I was a student, a partner, or a visitor. Learning never stops. A new give back creates new learnings, new relationships, and new environments. University, as you know, is a whole new environment. As you arrive ready to learn new things in class, it's all the stuff outside of the classroom that takes you by surprise. And if you give back, your experience is much richer. Networking, building self-confidence, gaining an understanding of all different communities and cultures we have thanks to U of T's diversity. Communication and time management are all examples of the soft skills my degree offered as a side effect. I didn't realize at the time, but my time at U of T honed my skills that I use every day. The importance, because as you enter the labor force, the values that you've gained not only inside the class, but outside the class will take you so far. It is proof that you are committed, resourceful, and that you make a case and know how to prove it, and that you're learning every day. Because in a world of fast-paced technology and discovery, 24-hour news cycles, and economic-affected climate changes, conflict, and COVID, we can never stop learning. Look around you. This is the start of your network. Keep these relationships close and alive. Build on them and help each other open doors. When you walk through those doors, take what you know and apply it to finding out what you can learn. And once you've mastered that, find a way to open up doors for others. It's a chain reaction that you are now part of. What's important is knowing your journey doesn't end today. It's just beginning. And to take your next steps, you gotta ask yourself 3 things. What environment do I wanna be in? What impact with all the new things I learned do I wanna bring? And how do I wanna help others? Our motto at U of T, alum translated, says, "May it grow as a tree through the ages." You're ready. It's time to grow into oaks. Plant your roots and spread those branches. Congratulations, hashtag U of T Grad 22. Graduates, let's clap. Graduates, and now my fellow alumni of U of T, your hard work has led you to today. Be proud of your achievements. Celebrate. I wish you good luck, good health, and I can't wait to see what you become and who you help. Thank you.